Welcome back to another session. In this session, we are going to learn about nature and importance of management and scope of managerial economics. So when coming to the nature, so these are the various points covers under nature of managerial economics. So first point is microeconomic focus. That means here managerial economics is completely relating to business economics. So here in this one business organization, how they are dealing all these activities, we are going to know about all the activities of one particular business organization. So that's why it is completely relating to microeconomics. As I said earlier, economics is having two parts, microeconomics and macroeconomics. So it is managerial economics concept is completely relating to microeconomics only. So in this we are going to learn about one company's economic conditions. Next, second point, it is decision oriented. So effective utilization of resources is concerned about managerial economics. So it is in order to take effective decision, in order to take utilize the resources effectively, we need to take number of decisions. So completely managerial economics includes effective decision making for the purpose of effective utilization of resources. So decision making itself is called as managerial economics. Next, practical application. So as I told earlier, when we are talking about the definition of managerial economics, so in managerial economics we are having certain principles, laws, theories, etc. So we need to utilize that, we need to apply that theory in order to get better solutions. So in that way, managerial economics is application oriented. Without application, we can't get the desired results. Through execution only, through implementation only, we can get the better solutions for the business problems. Next, it is interdisciplinary approach or multidisciplinary approach. So managerial economics is multidisciplinary in nature. Multidisciplinary means many, it is having relation with many disciplines or many streams. That means it is having relation with mathematics, it is having relation with statistics, it is also having relation with accountancy, psychology, sociology, etc. So it is taking, the concept of managerial economics is taking some essence from all these disciplines. That's why it is called as multidisciplinary or interdisciplinary in nature. Next, coming to the scope of managerial economics, here all these points comes under the scope of managerial economics. So first point is demand analysis and forecasting. So demand analysis and forecasting is very important step every business organization need to take up. So before starting the actual production activities, the organization need to estimate the demand of a certain product. They need to forecast their demand. By following different types of techniques, they need to gather information from the customers regarding the demand of a certain product. So based on the demand forecasting studies only, they will know the rough information regarding the production activities, how much quantity we need to produce in the organization. So for that, here demand forecasting studies are essential. So these demand forecasting studies may not be 100% accurate. Even though it is not 100% accurate, we need to go with the demand forecasting studies because in order to minimize our loss, we need to go with demand forecasting and analysis studies. So it is very important. Next, cost analysis. Cost means the total expenditure of the organization. So in order to produce any product, we require men, material, machinery, money, technology, information. So all these are the different inputs we require to produce the product. So all these resources should be paid, remuneration. So that is called, the total expenditure is called as cost. So the company need to analyze the cost properly. So the companies, if they are able to reduce their manufacturing costs, then they can enjoy more productivity and more profitability. So in order to enjoy more profits, the company should minimize their overall manufacturing costs. So they need to analyze the cost properly. Next one, production analysis. Production analysis means completely relating to the production. What to produce, where to produce, how much quantity we need to produce. So completely which method of production should be used in the organization. So we need to analyze the production techniques properly. So according to the nature of the product, we need to adopt the production technique. Next, pricing policies. So pricing is also a very important thing. So after producing the product, we need to fix an appropriate price for the product. Then only we can sell the product and we can get some revenue and profitability. So price is the main element for profitability of the company. So many pricing strategies and policies are available based on the nature and conditions of the organization. They may follow any type of pricing. So the pricing should be appropriate. It should not be very high, it should not be very low. So here two parties should be satisfied with the pricing strategy. One is producer, another one is customer. Next, profit management. Profit management means after producing the product, after fixing the price, we'll distribute the product to the end user. So after that, the company may gain some profit. So here the company, the top management need to manage the profit properly. So they need to keep some amount of profit as a reserve for next year capital, and some part of profit will be shared to the employees in the form of salary hike, bonus, allowances and other incentives. In that way, they need to manage the profit effectively. Next one, capital management. Capital is nothing but the initial investment to start any business. In order to start any business, we require initial investment. That initial investment is called as capital. So capital management is all about initial investment. Every company require initial investment to start any business. So here the company need to manage those funds very effectively. So after getting some borrowings from the creditors or from through IPOs, they may generate the capital. It may be their own capital, it may be borrowed capital, or it may be through IPOs. So whatever may be the source of capital, the company need to utilize the capital very effectively without any wastage. So this is all about nature and scope of managerial economics. Thank you. In next section, we are going to talk about demand concept. Thank you.